Hello and fuck cape shit. Welcome to another episode of Shittywebcomics Weekly, brought to you by our Subscribe Star backers. Donate to our Subscribe Star, become Pay Pig, and if you want to know the truth, give us money on Subscribe Star and check out our super bonus videos. And if you don't want to know the truth, don't donate to our Subscribe Star. But speaking of...
such easy. It's so easy.
It's a binary choice. And speaking of which, continuing on with the Shitballs series, this classic series. Oh, it's already classic. It's brand new. We're just recording it now, and it's already classic. Haven't even posted it. I haven't even processed the videos yet. Classic. Here's just starting off. Are these for me? I fucking love these. These are delicious E. For some reason, delicious with an E at the end, but it's like Happy Pitbull in front of a basket of bunnies. And just using that as a continuation for Razor Fist's hilarious baby bitch meltdown about shitballs. Just getting right off. No more derailing. Hey, let's not derail anymore. Let's get right into it.
But we'll probably derail some more. I don't give a fuck.
Good. But... at least not right away. But anyways, Pino Rizzo Venetista on Twitter saying the pit bull is the most dangerous dog, and then just a big fucking line bar with America's most dangerous dog breeds involved in fatal attacks on humans from U.S. In U.S. from 2005 to 2017. Pit bull 284, Rottweiler 45. Huge drop off. Then German Shepherd mixed breed, American Bulldog, Mastiff and Bull Mastiff is below that. Bulldog is 15, Bull Mastiff 14, Husky 13, Labrador Retriever 9, Boxer 7. Boxers and Mastiffs and Bull Mastiffs are fucking, they look kind of like pit bulls, but, and yeah. Doberman Pinscher 6. But anyways, pit bull, giant difference. So again, everyone was just having a gay old time dunking, getting easy baskets on Razor Fist.
They were having a gay old time, but nobody was having a gayer old time than Razor Fist.
The fucking limpest, wettest, backhanded sissy slaps to Razor Fist were twisting his entire head around like an owl and snapping his neck so hard a sonic boom was coming out, just like that totally dope scene in Man of Steel where Superman snaps Zod's neck. That's what was happening to Razor Fist thousands of times.
Zod was defending shitballs.
Yes.
Zod was trying to explain that your statistics don't matter.
Yes.
Your statistics don't matter because he has a dozen really cute pictures of fucking disgusting pit bull,
or that he had a dog that never attacked anyone and his dog was a dangerous breed.
His dog hasn't attacked anyone yet, therefore pit bulls are not dangerous at all.
And even if they don't,
I think we made the point in one of the other videos, or maybe we didn't, or maybe it was on the Discord, our wonderful Discord. Go sign up now, everybody. Sign up now.
Sign up for our Discord.
Sign up for our Discord immediately.
It's in the link below.
It's like saying that fucking venomous snake, a rattlesnake's not dangerous.
Yeah, just because
rattlesnakes cannot kill anybody because fucking, if you look at the statistics, they don't compare to me holding my fucking pet rattlesnake inside of this fucking glass tank.
Yes, exactly.
Is that really your argument? Because you're just going to make not only yourself look stupid, you're going to make everyone else who agrees with you look stupid by proxy.
And a childless weirdo like Razor Fist, who doesn't have a wife or family or kids, and probably doesn't really even have visitors necessarily.
Doesn't even have a girlfriend that he can trust.
He doesn't even have a fat-ass Latinx fucking girlfriend. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't care. But,
I do not care.
Does he have a girlfriend? Does he have a fucking mestizo girlfriend anymore? No.
A trad mestizo girlfriend?
Mestiza mommy? No. But anyways, it's like, saying, hey, fucking, rattlesnakes are harmless if you raise them right, said by somebody who doesn't have a wife or kids or have anyone come around his rattlesnake. My rattlesnake never bit anyone. Again, that's fucking anecdotal. And it's disproven by other people's anecdotes.
It's like saying bad cheese
Yes.
Isn't dangerous.
It's
this
like
cheese
saying,
is moldy. Oh, yeah, well, I ate it. Nothing bad happened to me. Therefore, it will never happen to anyone else ever.
it's like saying Neelix's cheese wouldn't harm the Voyager, the USS Voyager.
Well, guess what? That did harm Voyager.
It almost destroyed the ship. What kind of person?
Razor Fist is very much like Neelix in that regard.
Except Neelix is more fun and correct and a good person.
Neelix is more heterosexual.
Neelix
annoying.
Neelix did have a girlfriend.
Less theatrical or performative.
Yes. But anyways, yeah, Razor Fist replies to that graph of irrefutable data. And again, can't spell irrefutable without Fuda, but...
because his girlfriend is probably the one who's wearing the pants in that relationship.
Yes. The giant, ultra-wide, fucking freakishly huge pants. Wide-hipped pants. But,
it's to help hide her fucking pants bulge. Not just because she's a fucking Latinx.
She pegged him. She pegged Razor Fist. But anyways, Razor Fist replies to that graph with just the same cope of every dog untrained is dangerous. Some like the Rottweiler. Just, again, this exact same excuse that doesn't refute anything.
It doesn't refute, and in fact, if you know even the slightest bit about what he's talking about, he looks dumber.
It's just sophistry on his part. That's all. But again, he just keeps going and going. Here's another person. Political Junk Box says the Mastiff is second by a mile. The disparity between 1 and 2 is undeniable. And here comes Razor Fist to deny the undeniable. Very SJW, very Comicsgate of him. Just as we've seen Comicsgate do.
It's beneath a lot of that shit. Those people are all stupid. SJWs are stupid. Comicsgate are stupid. Razor Fist is now starting to sink under that level, just a little bit.
He was at that level, but now
it's like an Olympic performance.
He was actually slightly above it because I remember when Yub Cuck Zach became a big name. Razor Fist actually didn't trash him, but did at least a critical video pointing out that the 90s were not a good decade for comics, and Razor Fist was only right by accident. SF Debris did a much better video series. In fact, an entire series.
He continues to be vastly superior. He does way better videos, too.
And he did that. SF Debris did that video. It's called The Rise and Fall of the Comics Empire, and it's especially about the fall. And it's specifically, explicitly about the 1990s and how bad, not just that comics imploded, Marvel went bankrupt and all that shit, but specifically how bad the comics were, including Rob Liefeld's comics, which were so bad they may have killed a guy in real life. And again, watch his videos to find out how.
He's delivering it from the perspective of somebody who seems to really love comics anyway. So it's not like he's just like, I hate comics. They just fucking look at these shitty comics. That's what we do.
And he did those videos. He did. SF Debris did those videos before Richard had even done any, before he even started his YouTube channel. So again, he fucking knew what he was talking about before Comicsgate ever did. And he was still right, and he's continued to be proven right every step of the way, over and over again. The same way that we are, of course. And the same way that everyone here that Razor Fist is replying to is being proven right. All of them are being proven right, and Razor Fist just makes himself look more and more like the biggest baby in the universe.
The biggest faggot baby bitch.
But also, yeah, SF Debris, as you were saying, he's a guy who likes comics. If anything, we fucking talk about comics as trashing them and shit, but we actually like comics more than people like Razor Fist or people in Comicsgate, because we were just seeing some people pulling some of the same people from Comicsgate pulling that same Comicsgate move of being like, it ruins the medium when comics aren't collectibles, essentially. And we plan to do videos about that. on our Subscribestar though. So donate to our Subscribestar now. But basically, Comicsgate wants comics to be essentially big, flat Funko Pops. That's it. And if comics aren't Funko Pops, if they aren't collectibles, then as they through Comicsgate's own words, the entire medium of comics is worthless. They actually unironically say this shit, and other people in Comicsgate agree with them. Your boy Zach said this, and instead of people in Comicsgate saying, "No, that's wrong, you're stupid," Comicsgate was like, "Yeah, it's our boy. He's our boy, Zach." And it's like, okay, then you don't really like comics. Nobody in Comicsgate actually likes comics. People in Comic Liberty like comics, such as us or the people at Iconic, Tim and Mark, Doug Tenaple.
I have enough respect for the medium to hold it to a standard.
Yes, whereas Comicsgate doesn't.
Actually like something.
Yes, Comicsgate doesn't. Razor Fist doesn't. Yeah. I mean, just
when you love something, you hold it to a standard.
We talked about Razor Fist
standards
in that fucking video of how did Daredevil die? The full video, or it was actually about how that Daredevil End of Days proves that cape shit is shit. But we also talked about Razor Fist's shitty recommendations. First, he liked the Daredevil movie, which is incredibly gay because the movie sucked.
Daredevil movie, the fucking Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
The director's cut, too. He was like, the director's cut makes it even better, and it doesn't. The director's cut is complete dog shit.
It's not even like remarkably better or slightly better or even a touch better.
It's worse.
It's exactly as bad.
Yeah, at best. And the original movie was terrible. It's one of the worst superhero movies ever made. The director's cut is just a shitty thing that's even longer, therefore making it shittier. But then also on top of that, Razor Fist recommended some Daredevil comics that I had not read and wasn't really familiar with, so I was able to find them for cheap, and I read them, and they sucked. Just objectively. Like, his selling point on that was it was a Daredevil goes to prison, and who does he team up with? The Punisher. Get ready for some ass kicking. And I read it, and it's just like Daredevil and Punisher just talk to each other, and then they leave, and then Daredevil leaves. Part of the
comic I was actually anticipating the most.
Yes,
because the rest of the comic is just kind of fucking blah.
Yeah, it was just very aggressively meh. But yeah,
it should not have been. This is fucking Daredevil in prison, and then the Punisher enters the prison. He gets himself thrown into the same prison too, to fucking like meet up with Daredevil, and they're gonna fucking kick ass together.
They're gonna be doing spin kicks on fucking prisoners to just be firing them out of the fucking cells, windows, and shit.
And I reread this recently. I don't know if we even mentioned it on a stream, but we mentioned it on our wonderful Discord, and I even linked to the fucking the website where you can read it. But Hellblazer Hard Time.
Oh yeah, that's right. That comic was.
That is a fucking.
That's a good comic.
It's like 4 issues. It's fucking terrific.
Yeah, that's where John Constantine goes to prison, and that's what should have happened. What he does, what John Constantine does in the prison, is what should have happened in the fucking Daredevil and Punisher team up in prison. They don't even team up. They just talk for a couple pages, and then fucking Daredevil just leaves prison or some shit. It's just like, fucking whatever.
Yeah, I don't even remember how that ends because it was so disappointing.
Again, it's all surface detail. That's all people like Razor Fist cares about. Yeah. And then, the Hellblazer, though, with fucking Constantine goes to prison, and he just fucking upturns the whole fucking place. Just turns it into pure chaos. And he does it with all the Constantine-ish stuff, where he's fucking like leaves a little ash smudge on a guy's wall, and it fucking drives him insane.
Though. It's like fucking
it's pretty brutal.
The Max line, but yeah, it's like fucking.
Well, of course, it's a fucking Max was Marvel. This was Vertigo, which was sort of the it was DC. Okay. Vertigo was DC's Max line before Marvel had the Max line, actually.
I don't know, but yeah,
DC did
that's
some
it's fucking.
legitimately interesting shit with comics in the 1980s and through the
It's got
90s to
yeah,
a degree
it's
too.
got some brutality to it. It's
Yeah,
fucking. It's not a light. It's not light, but it is a delightful read.
yeah,
If that makes sense, which it
sure.
does.
It does
It
make
always
sense if
it
you're
always
smart.
when I'm the one saying it, it makes sense.
Yes. If you don't get it, you don't make sense, motherfucker. But anyways, yeah. So Razor Fist just he appreciates surface details to the point where it's like, did he even read these comics?
That's
Because
also true for video games. That's another thing. That was like one of the
yeah,
first red flags that, again, I was just going to have to excuse, and I guess I shouldn't have. But he reviewed, like, one of his first reviews is Fallout New Vegas, and he just completely trashes it for the same reason all the other fucking video game hipsters trash it. It's like, ooh, fucking Fallout. The 3D Fallouts are shit, and it's getting too buggy to even play.
as that
And
one
then
guy said to Phil
Fallout
Fish.
4 came out, he reviewed Fallout 4, and of course, he had changed his opinion on Fallout New Vegas. Now suddenly he liked Fallout New Vegas more.
Due to popular opinion, just like that
Yes,
one guy said to Phil Fish, "Good for you, you fucking hipster." Which,
that is exactly his opinion.
yes,
He's got hipster opinion. A lot of people do that too, but
yes,
people treat Razor, and Razor treats himself like he's a tastemaker, like he's above the fucking.
he
He's
treated
floating
himself.
above everyone.
Yeah, he acted like that before he was anyone on YouTube too. When he had no subscribers, he would just it's the fake it till you make it. And a lot of people fall for that too because a lot of people are sheep people.
But
You mean
he's dead wrong.
sheeple.
The key thing here's the problem with that. When you're dead wrong, all you do is you turn yourself into a lol cow,
Yes.
and that is what he is now doing. He's going to turn himself into that. All these people who are
We're
fucking on
looking at
the
it.
side of fucking Ralpha Mail and shit like that, who are attacking him now. Now it's like fucking like, yeah, Razor Fist is my new alpha daddy. He'll be next, or
My
he'll be
internet
after
effort
somebody
daddy.
else.
Yeah,
He's further down the line.
yeah,
But him and a lot of these other e-celebs, they're
it's
all coming later.
yeah, it's him or Ricada or something like that. Just one after the other. Just everyone's looking for their internet alpha daddy, and all of them are fucking not only internet cucks, but in some cases, literal cuckolds. Um,
Yeah, as the evidence keeps coming out, revealing more and more about what fucking utter scumbags these people are, and we keep discovering this stuff before anyone else.
yeah, we
And
reveal
try
it
to warn
first,
people, and then people attack us. It's like, no, you have no followers. That's why you're saying that. No, it isn't.
and then we get proven right, and they're like, "Oh, fucking that guy is
Then
a
they
dollar cow,
pretend
I
like we
guess."
never existed. They
Yes,
try to unperson us. They Voldemort us.
but then they
They
also parrot us.
speak our names.
Then they say every word out of our mouths 5 years
Yes,
later. The same thing happened with
verbatim.
Ethan Ralph. The same thing
It's not
happened with
even the
Razor
same
Fist.
viewpoint. It is verbatim
Yes,
what we said.
yeah, and it's happening right now. We're watching it in real time
That's
right
what
now.
people did about fucking Ralph Mail, fucking Ethan Ralph, and fucking that's people did that for Gamergate, going all the way back to Gamergate. We were there the day that broke,
Yeah,
and
the day
people wouldn't
before.
credit us.
Yeah, and we never asked for credit because really we were observing it, and it was just like, yeah,
Yeah,
this is what
it's
we've
not.
been
I'm
saying.
not here looking for credit, but at the same time, it's all that some of these people
Yeah, it's all
fucking
they care
seem
about.
to value
Yeah.
anymore.
Yes.
Is like your fucking internet cachet of followers,
This is
your
exactly it.
follower count. Oh, I see your subscriber count is lower than this other person's subscriber count, so I'm going to ignore you.
And it's like, well, we're right either way.
I have evidence.
In
I've
fact,
presented the evidence.
the
We've
Bible
presented such a
says,
mountain of evidence that you're going to look stupid if you ignore it. And sure enough, you will.
the
But once
Bible even
again, we
says,
will have always been right as we will continue to be right.
it's ironic how these people are Christians and yet they don't know the Bible even indicates that we're right because we have less followers. You must not really be a Christian if you think that somebody who has more followers is more correct than somebody who has less followers.
Jesus only had 12 subscribers.
Yes.
I guess that means God isn't real. Christianity isn't. God is a superstition.
The only thing that's real, memes.
And Jesus is a false prophet.
Jesus.
And he has abandoned his son. He's also
He's
somehow
abandoned his
his
boy.
son. Fucking gave away his
Possibly
milkshake. He drank somebody else's milkshake with his own straw.
well, extra big ass straw.
His
Not
straw
with
went
more
across the
molecules.
room. His straw went across the room.
Across the room. But perhaps even worse than all that, Jesus, it was Jewish. Yeah. What do you think about that? But anyways,
Ew.
ew, ew, ew. But anyways, um, so yeah, we're watching. Even other people are just milking Razor Fist for the lol cow goodness. Now, I could say, uh, first of all, we have every right to say, yeah, we were doing that. We were absolutely milking him before any. We were the first hands on that udder, which that kind of sounds gay too, if anything. But again, the guy pointed just to get back to the thing though. But to get back to the thing proving us right, but even everyone else is realizing it now. And it's like, if it takes this to make you realize it, you're kind of in the dark, you're burying your head in the sand. And all of this just proves that over and over again, and we're the first people to ever notice everything in the history of the human race. End of story. So continuing on, Razor Fist replies to the guy about how the Mastiff is a second by a mile. The disparity is undeniable. Razor Fist says, problem being, the same ignorance that led to the breed being banned will lead to legal dogs being euthanized. What a shame. What a shame. Nobody knows what a pit bull is. People mistake Cicero, a cane corso, for one. His dog named Cicero. Again, just one of the most cringe things.
We need to know his dog's name too, according to him.
Yes.
He needs to tell us the name of his dog.
Loves gloating about how his dog is named Cicero. Because, yeah, yeah, I know it's a reference to the fucking guy.
Yes, I get it. It's fucking ancient Greece.
Philosophy, word classical wordsmiths, because that's what you are too, but on YouTube. You're gay. He says, if the breed is banned...
You're gay.
Yes. All three of those are true. Anyways, if the breed is banned, these same imbeciles can anonymously report it to the government. Which, again, he's acting like it's some kind of government fucking issue. It's some kind of libertarian issue. And then
fucking get the government involved in this.
Baby. Yeah, fucking. And again, okay, so I should be able to have a tiger and rattlesnake, a tiger rattlesnake as a pet. I want to crossbreed a tiger with a rattlesnake.
Any rules on how to own my pet rattlesnake either? So I'm gonna just let it go out for a walk.
No rules.
Somehow it got off the leash.
Again, I agree that
rattlesnake got out.
So somehow my rattlesnake escaped the yard. How could this have happened? But again, I agree that rules are gay pretty much. But you can't fucking deny there's a reason.
There's a reason why. That's really the thing. This is why we headed away from religion and more towards laws. This is how we came to be a nation of laws, is you need to have some rules so that these stupid normie cattle aren't going to go out and essentially buy a fucking loaded shit bowl and then let it out and be like, oh, well, it's just its nature. You can't blame anyone. It's just nature mauled your fucking child.
Somehow it got out.
Where was I? I was over here.
Where was I? I was at home. Where were you?
At home. Did you rip the child's face off? No. Then what are you worried about?
What are you worried about? I don't know what to say. The truth. It's the easiest thing to remember.
That is why Razor Bitch is fucking just sputtering. He's fucking out of his gourd.
He's going like full Ed Harris in Glengarry Glen Ross. Fuck the machine, fuck the machine, fuck the machine! Was this courtesy class? I never liked you anyway. Anyway. He says, that's how it works in the UK, by the way. Dogs having cropped ears and tails, both banned in that country. A ban is not just a ban. You're asking for a new government agency, one with the... Again, he's making it look like it's just like banning guns.
I'm pretty sure there's already an existing government agency for fucking, like, wildlife.
Oh.
Wildlife and animal control. Pretty sure those already exist.
Sweet animals. Anyways, um, somebody else with somebody named Zubumafu with a Star of David and gay pride flag says, "I never got the pit hate." Oh, that person with those emojis in their name is agreeing with Razor Fist. It's like a joke. It's like bait or something. What's with this? But he replies,
somebody coming out just making a mockery of him.
yes, exactly. But without, I mean, either without intending to, or he fucking went for it. But yeah, Razor Fist replies saying, "Half the problem is Pitbull means nothing. You can own 3 Pitbulls and all will look different. One will be the size of a bulldog. When Pitbull describes that many dogs, of course it's more fucking, which I don't give a shit." Again, he's trying to act. Now he's acting like the argument is a completely different thing, where it's like it's not about guns. It's about like pit bulls are imaginary.
Talk about moving the goalposts.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's this also isn't really refuting any point either. It's
No.
like they're factoring in all these pit bull similar dogs as pit bulls to account for pit bull attacks. It's like, yeah, that just goes to show.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so
subgenus.
there are some violent dogs then. They're all getting lumped together as one type of violent dog. Well, I guess there's a problem with some dogs. And again, he says, "Oh, the problems are the owners," but it's like, okay, but people have too many. There are a few too many anecdotes for it to be a coincidence. Again, the plural of anecdote is data.
I guess maybe we should send the owners to a kennel and then have the owners put to sleep.
I mean, not
Make it
necessarily
illegal.
against that.
If we make it illegal to be a pit bull owner, then maybe these people would be happier that way.
Maybe
Is that the problem? Is that the issue all along?
people who defend these dogs on the internet,
The owners.
should we put them in an enclosure, some kind of fragrance enclosure?
Should we fucking be giving them an injection to make them go to a farm where they will be happily happily ever after?
Perhaps, mayhaps.
Should we sell the owners to a farm?
Should we make lampshades out of the owner's skins? I don't know. It's not for me to say. Anyways, continue. We will continue in the next episode. So should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.